She has thrown her hat into the ring for and about women.
Okay.
But you know that Edna Mahan is the only female
Yes,
prison,
I do.
and
I
it
was
is
there. I was
it
there
is
last year.
ridiculous,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely ridiculous. So they're all smushed together,
Oh yeah.
and they don't realize it. They need space just like you and
Yes.
I. Under the leadership of Pastor Pam, certainly your guidance, we are going to establish, well, there is a commission,
Yes.
but the commissioner, and she was on our TV show. However, she is the commissioner for the entire prison,
Okay.
a ministry.
Okay.
I hate to call it something else.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to the future
Yes.
as people open their eyes to the possibility that things can be better for women, particularly. They're not allowed to see their children, well, not so much as it was in the past, but not able to see their children on a regular basis. Whoever heard of that?
Well, that goes back to the people who are in charge.
Yes.
Because in my book, Broken Spirit, Let It Go So You Can Grow, I talk about the administration and why the administrators and staff are crucial to helping the brothers and sisters who are inside to heal. Because when they go inside, they are met with a lot of abuses. And it's real important that if we want to help people, we have to have the right people who want to help. It's just like if you want to be a good teacher. If you're not a good teacher and you don't like children, you don't need to be teaching.
That's right.
So if you are working in a prison system and you don't like the brothers and sisters that are in there, and I'm including all brothers and sisters, black, white, Latino, it's inclusive of everyone. If you don't like them, you don't need to be there as a counselor or as an administrator, because all you're doing is making it worse, because a lot of these brothers and sisters have mental health issues.
Absolutely.
And that's another issue that we do have to deal with, Councilwoman, because when they go inside, the type of services that they need to get, they are not getting. And mental health services is one of the key services that I think that they need.
Beings first. And as a result of life that went wrong,
Yes.
they're now incarcerated.
Right.
But they're still human.
Exactly. And see, the other thing too, if we don't help them on the inside, when they come home, they come back to our community, and they come back more broken than they were when they went inside. So that's why the administration and the type of programs that they have inside these places is crucial to helping them, to get them ready to come back home, to be productive returning citizens in our community.
You know, it's interesting. That's why I love God, because he puts things together.
Yes.
I received a phone call from one of my girlfriends, a former mayor of a small town in Texas. She just called me last night and asked would I like to be a part of her seminar on women in prison.
Wow.
I had tucked that away. Her name is the Honorable Dorothy Burton.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm going to mention you to her.
Okay.
Because this is going to be a nationwide.
Nice. That's good. Because
yes.
This happens all over the country.
Yes.
Yes. So I just want to say to the audience before I forget that we are broadcasting from the Akawaba Art Gallery here in Newark in the West Ward. And I'm so excited about this because, you know, with the corona, we had to move locations from the studio.
Right.
And when I asked the owner, Laura, if we can, use the studio, we'll use the gallery for our show. She said, absolutely yes. And isn't it beautiful?
It is. Well, I said to her when I came in, fantastic.
Yes, really.
And I love the fact that she's a woman.
Yes.
I gotta say
That's
it.
right.
I gotta say it. I know somebody's gonna come after
That's
me,
okay.
but I gotta say it.
No, because guess what? Today the women are in the house. All my guests today are women.
Oh,
So
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
so this is really good. And my last guest, I had Tony Elijah one on.
Yes.
He was great.
Oh, yes.
He has. You've seen him grow and develop. When he came home from
Have,
prison, and the great
yes.
things that he's now doing.
I'm so proud.
Yes, me too. Anyway, what I wanted to say to you is like the various policies that we have in place right now. What do you think is one of the main policy that we need to put in place?
Ordinarily, I would say a job.
A job.
A job that
Ah,
is fulfilling.
okay.
There's something about being able to manage for yourself gives you a new respect for yourself and can encourage you to move from where you are to where you should be. And all of the things that go with the job, you're able to find a place to live, a decent place. You might be able to buy a car. Certainly, if you have a girlfriend, you can take her to a decent place to have dinner. And all of these things we don't think about because we've never been there.
Yeah.
But they're a part of life. And I just feel that once, and this actually didn't come just from me, it's come from working with incarcerated people over the years. Actually, the first thing they asked for, Miss Crump, can you help me get a job?
And this is why I love my show so much and the guests that I have, because when I ask them questions, we're really talking about the same thing, because when you said a job, this is what I thought about. The reason why the job is so important, and the reason why I said the programs on the inside, is that on the inside, they should be getting prepared for these
Absolutely.
jobs by having different trainings going on. Here in the city of Newark, we have a lot of development taking place, and we need to get people who are credentialed in order to do these construction trade jobs. So if we do it on the inside, when they come home, they are prepared.
Absolutely.
And then what I love about the city of Newark and what the mayor is doing is Mayor Rasbaraka is
Yes.
focusing on the programming as far as getting brothers and sisters credentialed for these jobs here in the city
Absolutely.
of Newark. Because if they are not prepared to do a job, this is what they will do. They will justify, in some cases,
That's right.
going back to what got them in prison in the first place.
Absolutely.
And we don't want them to do that.
Oh, no. And I'm glad you mentioned our incredible mayor because he wants to attach himself to the most difficult problems because there is a solution.
Yes.
We just have to wake up people so that they understand it can be done.
Right.
And he
Right.
puts his fist on the table and says, we're going to do this.
Yes.
We're going to help fix their lives.
Yes. And see, the key thing is that we want to fix their lives, but they have to want to fix it too.
Oh, you're right. Sometimes we do forget that they need to be a partner in what we want to do for them.
Exactly. So, Councilwoman, I just got the 2-minute mark, and I just want to get my book out so people can see that this is my new book, MaryamBey, Broken Spirit, Let It Go So You Can Grow. It's about my 17 years experience working in the prison system. And the stories that are in here are very empowering stories. They're real, and working with these brothers and sisters helped me to become the person that I am today.
Yes.
All the books that I've read, the books that I have in here, they've all helped me to be able to give these brothers and sisters the information that they need to improve the quality of their life, or to at least think about what they need to do in improving the quality of their life.
Absolutely.
So I want you to give us just a 30-second, if you don't mind, and to the audience. And I want to thank you for being my guest today.
It gives me an opportunity to reach back and remind myself there is still much more work to do. I came from a, let me say, upward mobility family, but that doesn't stop people from going wrong.
That's right.
Two of my nephews were shot and killed. One because he was attempting to rob a bank to pay his debt to the drug dealer.
Right.
And my other was beaten to death, shot and beaten to death for the same reason. It broke my heart, but it gave me a purpose. And I'm sorry. It broke my heart because it didn't have to happen.
Exactly.
But be careful what you choose for life.
Yes.
And for lifestyle.
Yes.
I say that to all those who are not sure. I'm going to take a phrase from the great Reverend T.D. Jakes, reposition yourself. What that means is start all over again as many times as you have so that you can achieve your life's goal.
And Councilwoman, I just want to add to that, because I want to thank you. Broken spirit, let it go so you can grow. You wrote a letter for my son.
Oh, that's my kid.
After he was arrested for carrying his legal weapons. It took us a whole year to dismiss the case.
Yes.
That is why it is in my book, Broken Spirit, Let It Go So You Can Grow. So you can see what we went through in order to save our son.
Yes.
My name is MaryamBey, and thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day.
I love the city of Newark. I had an opportunity to move wherever my husband and I wanted to go, but we chose Newark. And I have to tell you, we've never regretted for one single minute. The people of this great city are caring, and they are active, they are critical when necessary, but we love one another, and there is nothing anyone else can do about it. Thank you so much. God bless.
So this afternoon, we had another phenomenal guest, Council President Mildred Crump of the Newark City Council. I was so excited. You heard her story. She was the first African-American woman elected to Newark Municipal Council in 1994. And in 1994, I had just started attending St. Peter's University in Jersey City. And I can say that listening to Mildred, it just brought back to memory for me all of the fantastic things that she has been doing over the years, and today she continues to become not just an activist, but a public servant. And that's different from a politician. And I just want to thank her for all that she's done. And I appreciate everything that she's done. So my name is MaryamBey. I am the host of television, and I thank you very much for tuning in to television. Have a great day.